so my next setup is for photographing that larger piece that I have. So it is right here. I just have it on its side, on the ground. And so for this one I chose to shoot across this way so that way you could see that I'm getting higher on a step ladder to be able to photograph this larger piece. Now if you can stand above the piece and get the borders even, that it's not skewed, then I would certainly recommend doing that rather than hopping up on a stool when you don't have to. This piece actually is an okay size that I could photograph it just standing over top of it because I am 5'6" and that makes me able to do that. But if you're not able to, this is how you would do it. Okay, so I brought out a step ladder, a stool or a chair is fine. Just make sure that you're on sturdy ground, that you're not going to fall. Have someone spot you. Bring a buddy with you. Okay, make sure that I know that you are outside doing this, okay? And then you're just going to set your piece in front of the thing that you're going to stand on, and just make sure that it's nice and centered underneath it. Okay, and so next thing I'm going to do, again, carefully getting up with my step stool, and then I'm going to stand over top of this. Now I'm just using the regular photo setting, not the square, because this piece is rectangular. This piece is matted, so I don't really need to put a piece of matte board or neutral colored paper behind it. So just keep that in mind. You're not photographing the mat. You want to photograph just the piece. Really, really important. You want to crop the mat out. Okay, so the mat comes in. That area that I'm looking to make even. Okay, and so I might have to play with how my camera is tilted to make sure that I don't have any issues with that. Always make sure that you wait until the camera is focused. Okay, and you might have to kind of scooch closer or farther away from the piece on your stool. Alright, and then after you photograph it, just take a quick look, make sure that it's okay. And then again, if you wanted to, you could probably go ahead and edit it right away if you have editing software available to you on your device. If not, there is some free editing software out there that you could put your camera card into a computer and use as well. So the basic editing I would suggest is just cropping for right now. Later on I might do a tutorial of how to better edit for like color and contrast so it more reflects what your piece looks like. You never want to do any editing that makes your piece look different than what it actually is. Okay? So you're not trying to like adjust colors to make them look like overly saturated compared to what your photograph is. You always want to just touch up the image to make sure that it most accurately reflects what your piece looks like. Okay, so on to the next step. The next step will be uploading these to Schoology.